Guys, it's me, and today I guess I'll do a story time for you guys. I promise you, today is Friday, and it's Happy St. Patrick's Day. And if you're wearing green, then I won't pinch you. But if you're not, I'll pinch you. And yes, so this is the story time that you know by my teacher. I never let her tell about my teacher because, she's the best teacher ever. The best teacher ever. Oh, Harry Jackson, the best teacher ever. So I'll start, it all started, when, let's just say we had, a big poster. And you post the color, right? And then, you post, write a sentence, on the paper. So you supposed to, write a sentence, on the paper. I didn't know that. And then, I got in trouble for some reason. Because, it's so weird. I'm the only one who got in trouble. I am wearing this hot sweater. I thought it was going to be cold out here because, it's usually cold in the morning. But, oh, well, I just rolled my sleeves up. Okay. So yeah. So, I was, so basically, it wasn't not my fault. But let's just, give it a video. Okay. So, I started... we got back for, outside, because, outside. And, guys, I tell you, I'm the best student in the classroom. The best student. And, I never had, got in trouble. I never got in trouble before. And then my heart literally was, having anxiety, because, I have anxiety really bad. I went to the doctor, and we talked about my anxiety. So, yeah. So, she said, do y'all want to come, on this big poster? Because, we went on a field trip in my classroom next Tuesday, I'm going on a field trip again about that. I'm going on a field trip. We go on field trips sometimes on Tuesday, only on Tuesday. Every Tuesday. So, yeah. So we was yeah, we'll color it. After when we was coloring and stuff like that, I saw my picture right there. And I'm somebody was coloring on mine. Because I went to go play with the Legos at the field trip. I went to go play. You can play it at the field trip. So I went to go play instead with the toys. And I'm somebody must have colored on mine. Because I see scribble scrabblers. And I'm whoever, I'm so mad. So the teacher's you can color on this. I'm okay, thank you so much. So after when we start coloring, all of a sudden we start writing love so-and-so, love so-and-so. That means your friend. And I'm what are you writing? And this boy, he's oh, because y'all best friends. I'm okay, whatever. So we're writing so-and-so. And then my teacher called us. And she says, no, you're not right. You don't write sentences and stuff like that. And we said, okay. And all of a sudden, she started coming over there and said, who wrote this? Okay. Everybody said Taneria. And she said, after I just said to not write on this poster. And I was having anxiety. And I was oh, I've been right that. I've been right that. After you just said not to write it. You check everybody else. And now you coming over here and now saying that, whatever. And I'm oh, I've been right that. So you know how teachers, get you confused. It's make you say words and get you confused. And so all of a sudden, I said, I've been wrote that. She said, so you did wrote that. And I said no. And she said, stop telling me a lie. And I'm I'm not telling you I'm really scared to speak because I have anxiety really bad. And then she said, I ought to give you a needs work. A needs work, it's these dojos, on the smart boards, these dojos, you get. if you get a needs work, it's bad. If you get a positive, that means a good. And I was like, oh my god. Like, why can't this teacher, like, just, like, believe me? And, like, I was like, yeah. So, a few minutes, like, we got a computer. Because, like, if we come outside, we get on the computer to do work. And stuff like that. So, yeah. So, I'm still thinking about in my head. Like, I'm sitting, like, at the round table and thinking. And, like, I am literally about to cry. Because this teacher, she made me scared to death. And I'm literally about to cry with the sunlight in my eyes. And, like, I'm sitting this... okay, I need to stop taking this so far. So, I am, like, right now, guys, you know how you get that emotional? Like, I am, like, still thinking about it. I can't get out of my mouth. Like, she made me upset. And then a few minutes later, she start talking about it again. So I'm getting really mad. I'm like... So that was my story time today. Thank you so much for supporting to myself. And I hope you subscribe. Remember, don't you forget to subscribe. And that's my skit. Okay, I need to really get out of here because, like, it's like... Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut this camera out because, like, my pop was, like, probably, like, fussing at my nana. But, like, anyway, I'm going to go inside now. I love you guys. Blah.